So I'm going to show my phase 2 collection. There's 6 movies to go through. I'm going to go through all of them. I can tell how I feel about them. I did phase 1, you can check out on my channel. So I managed to get all of these in the slipcover. So let's get into it. Also in 2013 we had Iron Man 3. His gold slipcover. You have Pepper Potts and Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Don Cheadle, Guy Pearce and Ben Kingsley. Marvel Studios is a 12, is Kintan 13. Side, back. Pre-description special features on 125 minutes. Is talk shows murder, violence, threat and language. See the win post does another. Will be sweat in present age. So yeah, take some cover off. And there's the disc. So I don't like Iron Man 3. It's like, I think it's the worst one in the trilogy. I just don't like what they did with the Mandarin, and I don't like Aldrich Killian. This did well. It made $1 billion. I think the reason it made $1 billion is because it came out like a year after the Avengers. So yeah. That's Iron Man 3. Then also in 2013 we had Thor: The Dark World, the second Thor movie. We have Thor, gold background, Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Tom Hiddleston and Anthony Hopkins as Odin. Marvel Studios is a 12. This came on 13. There is the side. There's the back. Pre-description special features on 108 minutes. Its talk contains mirror fantasy violence. Take the subcover off. So artwork is good. I really like the artwork. And sleeve flips back, tells you all the others you can get, and there's the disc. So I don't like Thor: The Dark World. This is my least favorite MCU movie. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I just feel like it's dull. I feel like the story is generic. I don't like Christopher Eccleston as Malekith. I feel like they just wasted him, and he was not a good villain. And I like Anthony Hopkins. I think he's good. Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, they're the only good things in this movie. Natalie Portman, I don't like her in this movie. I just feel like she didn't need to be in this movie, so that's Thor: Dark World. 2014, we have Captain America, The Winter Soldier. He has silver background. A picture of Captain America, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, with Robert Redford as Alexandra Pierce and Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. Marvel Studios is a 12. Side, Best Kintan 14. Pre-description, special features. 131 minutes. It's talking to it's a 12 frequent murder violence. And the cover, and it shows you the others you can get. Same thing. Here's a disc. So I like what Captain America was. I think this is my second favorite MC movie after Infinity War. I really like this one. I like the tone. I like the Winter Soldier played by Sebastian Stan, Bucky Barnes. I just love this movie. I like the tone. I like how it's serious and they stick with it. I really like it. I wish they'll make more movies like this. I don't know why they. This was directed by the Russo brothers. This was the first movie the Russo brothers directed. Then in 2014 we had Guardians of the Galaxy. It says purple background. You have Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, Rocket, and Drax. Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, featuring Vin Diesel as Groot, Bradley Cooper as Rocket. Marvel Studios is a 12. This came to 14. There is a slide and there is a back. Pre-description and special features. It's on for 160 minutes. It's 12 murder, fantasy violence, action, threat, murder, bad language. Take the cover off. This beautiful artwork. I just love it. It's pretty much the same thing. And there's the disc. So I like this movie. Yeah, I like how James Gunn did a good job with this movie. I like how he took a bunch of unknowns and he made them household names. I didn't know anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy prior to this movie, and yeah, I don't like the villain. I don't like Ronan the Accuser. I feel like he's just another generic Marvel villain, but it's just a great movie. I love with the actors. The chemistry between them is good. And yeah, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be coming out in next month, May 5th. I'll be watching that when it comes out. I'm really looking forward to it. That's the last one in the trilogy, and it's also James Gunn's last Marvel movie in the MCU. Last MCU movie, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. Then in 2015, we had Avengers: Age of Ultron. As gold background, you have Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Nick Fury, Hawkeye, and Hulk. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner with James Spader as Ultron, and Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. I like this artwork. Marvel Studios at 12. This came down 15. Side, back, pre-description, special features. It's on 136 minutes. It's 12 murder, fantasy violence, threat, occasional bloody moments. Case will cover off. I like this artwork. Side, back, and there's a disc. And this is the first one I think to be in a white disc, to have the white artwork. Age of Ultron, this is my least favorite Avengers movie. I just don't like it. I didn't like Ultron. I thought James Spader was good. I liked how he looked. I just didn't like. He was just evil Tony Stark, and they just add nothing to him. It's nothing like the comics. You watch the trailer, see how dark this is. It's just really not that dark. It's not the one I go back to. Like, if I was to go back and watch it, I watch the original one, and I watch Infinity War. I wouldn't rewatch Endgame, but I prefer Endgame over this movie. So this also made $1 billion, by the way. So that's Age of Ultron. Then 2015 we had Ant-Man. So it was like silver slipcover. Yeah, picture of Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Corey Stoll, Bobby Cannavale, Michael Pena, and Michael Douglas as Dr. Hank Pym. Marvel Studios, it's a 12. This came out on 15. This side, there's the back, per description. It's 112 minutes. It's 12 murder, action, violence, murder, bad language. Okay, so cover off. That's artwork. Front, back. And there's the disc. So I like this movie. This was directed by Payne Reed. The story is Edgar Wright. If you didn't know, Edgar Wright was supposed to direct this movie, but he left because of creative differences. His story's still involved. He's still technically involved. They used his story a bit, and I still think it's the best Ant-Man movie. I love this way more than Ant-Man, the Wasp, and Quantumania. And yeah, so I like how it's a small Marvel movie. It's like its own like standalone thing. And I thought it was great. I didn't like the villain. I thought it was just kind of just generic. But I think Paul Rudd was good as Ant-Man. So yeah. So that's phase 2. Now I will be doing phase 3, and I will be doing phase 4. So this phase 2, I think it's probably my 3rd favorite phase. I like phase 1. I think phase 1 is my favorite. Then phase 3, then 2, then 4. Yeah, so comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite phase 2 movie. My favorite phase 2 movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Guys, so much my video. Comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite phase 2 movie. So guys, watch my video. I'll see you in my next thing. Bye.